Monster RX93.1 presents The Morning Rush. The Morning Rush, the country's favorite morning program on FM radio. Music, laughs, all the hot tea, and the hilarious top 10. Your hosts, Chico, Hazel, Marky, and Rika. The Morning Rush.
We'd love to present to you, it is our honor, we have in the quote-unquote RX booth, we have Hailee Steinfeld! Is she here?
Hello,
Is she here?
Hailee. Yes. Can you see?
Are you? Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
You are.
Can you hear us?
Maybe you're on mute.
Yes.
There you
Can you
are.
hear me now?
There we
Yes,
go.
now we can.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?
Yes,
We're doing
good.
awesome.
And you know what? Well, let's make this official. So welcome to the Morning Rush. We are broadcast on Monster RX93.1. It's like 9 a.m. here in Manila. And we and our listeners are just so stoked that you could join us here.
So
Thank
yay!
you. I know, I'm so excited.
So, how's quarantine treating you so far? I'm sure everyone is feeling the heat from this experience.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a very strange, very hard time for everyone. And I think that's what makes it particularly hard, is that every single individual is feeling some effect of this, some worse than others. I am happy and healthy and safe, and so is my family. So I feel very lucky for that. But yeah, just taking everything one day at a time.
So how is it affecting you creatively? You know, are you writing music or you can't right now?
I actually put together a little home studio, which it's been a funny process. I was obviously so excited to order all my equipment. I got everything ready. I got everything here and like assembled in a not so cute way because it's like still coming together. And then I was like so fired up. I like downloaded all the software. I was like, I'm going to teach myself how to use everything. I'm going to be doing this in no time. And then I hit like a lull of, you know, it's very tedious, and it's like, it's obviously much more fun to be taught by somebody in person and have somebody take you through this kind of thing. So it's hard to, you know, find motivation to like continue to feel as excited as I did on day one with all this stuff. But I'm, you know, chipping away at it a little bit every day. So yeah.
Maybe it's like a more of a slow burn probably, right?
Yeah, that's what it's like.
But are you doing any, you know, cooking, or what are you doing in your house right now?
So, my mom has been like whipping out all of these incredible dishes.
Oh, wow.
And I've been like, well, I don't even know if I could take credit for assisting because I just kind of stand there and watch the ingredients.
Sous chef.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well,
you're the sous chef.
At least you're quarantining with family, right? So you're in the presence of them. Because there are a few people who are alone and unable to have that with them, and I'm sure they're so happy to have you here now talking to all the Filipino fans who are, you know, who need that extra boost of encouragement and support, I guess. So it's great to have you here. Thank you.
Thank you.
joining us.
And on that note, I will say I've always felt just an overwhelming amount of love from my Filipino fans, and they know that. I hope they know that. And you know, I said a week or so ago on my Instagram that I do realize and how hard it must be for those that are alone or on their own or haven't seen their friends. Hopefully they haven't seen their friends, but their family in a while. And you know, I'm making myself as available as I can to them. And I think that, you know, it is a hard time. So as long as I can do whatever I can for them, then I'm happy to be here talking to you guys right now and connecting with them whenever I can.
And I think you're yeah.
No, I was just asking. I just want to ask Anna on Facebook. What says, "Where's Martini? Is Martini your dog?"
Martini is my puppy who is definitely causing some damage behind me. You guys, I put her in her little pen her little playpen thingy. And oh, she just jumped on the couch. Did you see that?
Oh wow! Oh, there she is!
Oh, there she is, cutie.
Oh, she's so tiny.
I left for like to go on a run. I come back and I'm like, oh, the whole time I was away, I was like, I gotta get back, even though she was probably dead asleep and totally fine. I walked in and she's just like sitting in the doorway, and I'm like, no way. There's no way. She's too small. She basically was like doing this whole thing for like a
Oh, wow.
I was doing it the whole time I was gone because she made a hole and she got out. So
What a smart
Adorable.
puppy. You know how they
Smart
say
puppy.
like, they take after their owners, their mommies. So you know.
I do kind of find out.
I think she heard her. I think she heard her name. That's why she jumped up. And she's
Oh
like,
yeah.
my fans are looking for me.
Hey Hailee, you have a fan here called Jika. It's her birthday today. She said she just wants a quick happy birthday, if possible, to Jika.
Oh my goodness. Jika, happy birthday.
There
I'm so
you
glad.
go.
Oh my God! You just made her
just-
birthday.
You just made her
So happy.
birthday.
Her birthday for the next like 2 decades.
No, because like, can you just imagine celebrating your birthday under the lockdown, the quarantine? That's just
It's so crazy. I've had so many of my friends. My cousin is gonna have twins any minute now, and it's such a crazy thing.
Oh.
But I have to say, it's been so wonderful to see how creative people are getting. You know, a lot of my friends have put together like videos of all their friends wishing them happy birthday, and they'll play it on their TVs, and just anything. I think we're getting a little more creative. We have to, you know, we're trying to connect on a different level now, and it is really kind of inspiring and fun to see how people are doing that.
Oh, and
Well, you
speaking
know-
of creative, you have released a new song and a new video that everyone's just
Ooh.
loving so much.
Yes.
And what was your inspiration? It's called "I Love Yous," and you sampled Annie Lennox's classic, one of my all-time favorite songs ever. "No More I Love Yous." What was the inspiration with all the songs that you could sample or do an homage of? Why this song? I mean, I'm just so curious because you're very young and this came out a long time ago. What's the story behind it?
So I love the idea of basically kicking off the project with a song that kind of was its like the thesis statement, the sort of opening line being "No More I Love Yous," and
Wow.
setting the tone for just I was in a place where I knew I needed time for myself, time to focus on myself, time to heal, and just pull myself back together. And there was no way I could have done that without
Amen.
time. Thank you. So I fully was like, no more of this business. No more I love yous. I've got to do this for me. So obviously the Annie Lennox song, like you said, is such a classic and it's so iconic, as is she. And I felt so honored that, we were able to make that a part of my record.
Even the video, it's very emotional. But I think a lot of your fans noticed is that you were serving some serious looks right there.
Oh, the poofy skirts and the hair and
right here in the Philippines we call it fajon. You were very fajon.
Fajon.
You were very fajon, and I'm pretty sure you were enjoying that. Were you part of coming up with the looks like oh, I want to do this, or did you have people sending you designs and then you're choosing? How did it work?
So I work with two incredible stylists, Rob and Marielle, and they are so incredible in just executing any vision that I have, even if it's a poorly articulated vision. When it came to making this video, I always knew that I wanted it to be black and white. So as far as the looks, we wanted them to be, it obviously didn't matter what color they were, but as long as they were bold and graphic and, amazing, which they all were. And we had a very long fitting, and it took, the hardest part was just basically getting rid of the looks that we couldn't fit in the video, which was a hard thing to do, but we got in pretty much all of my favorites. So it was very fun.
Yeah, and you look so amazing.
You
and
are
Stunning.
You're
Oh my
gorgeous.
goodness.
Stunning.
Stunning.
kind of also reminded me of that Rihanna music video, 4 or 5 seconds, just like a little bit with all of the white walls.
Which one?
4 or 5 seconds. Yeah, I mean, like,
yeah.
you know, just the whole look. And okay, so can I just ask also, how was co-directing the whole music video? How was it?
It was really fun. I mean, it was, you know, I've obviously grown up in the film world, and I've been so inspired by so many amazing directors, you know, in my career. And I've worked with some amazing music video directors that have always made me feel a part of the process as if I was co-directing. So to do this for I Love Yous with Sarah McColgan, who I co-directed it with, it was just so great. It was such a last minute sort of thing that we had to pull together, and what we ended up with was actually very different than the original treatment. And Sarah was so quick to rework things, and she was also just so awesome at making sense of what I wanted. So it was great.
Speaking of movies, can I just say Begin Again has got to be one of my favorite movies, and you were great in it. Love that movie. A lot of people are also saying, loved Hailee in Begin Again. Yes.
Oh, amazing. Thank you.
You know, I have here's an idea, because your video was in black and white, is in black and white. You know what would be interesting if you could maybe like post on your Instagram what the actual colors look like, some of your looks.
Yeah,
Maybe you
that would be
could,
cool.
so that, you know,
That'd be really cool.
we'd see how they actually look like in color.
We did. Yeah, we did. We shot it in color too, so there is that version that exists. It wasn't
wow.
like properly colored in post, but yeah, that does exist.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Can't wait for that.
Okay, so
It'll be, like,
what are
the big
your, you know,
reveal.
like, we're not sure how long this entire thing, you know, would last. I mean, hopefully not too long, but do you have like some sort of like creative timeline that you're working with, given the very limited situation we have right now?
Well, I've been as much as I can continuing to work on my music, finish records that I've started, and you know, start new ones. Ooh, she's heard of one. She did. Okay.
They're calling her Quarantini Martini.
Quarantini Martini.
I got to figure out when she runs. Okay. But anyway, yeah, I've got part 1 of a 2-part project coming out
Ooh.
in 11 days.
Ooh.
12, maybe 12. What?
I think
Anyway,
she's trying
like
to
I
tell
said,
you
she started all
something.
But anyway, yeah, I'm very excited for people to hear. This is the first body of work in music that I'll be putting out in years. So I am very much looking forward to this.
So, well, because Martini is there, it's very interesting because we have a hashtag every day. where
Yeah,
we-
yeah.
Yeah. So Chico, why don't you explain what our hashtag is for today?
Oh, it's like, because we have a topic and then we ask our listeners to send in their entry for the day. So while you're holding Martini, it's perfect because our topic for today is actually hashtag what my pet must think. You know, like, you know, because of the quarantine, our pets are probably thinking, why
Why are they
is she in
here?
the house all day? What's going on? So maybe you can have your own entry. If Martini could talk, what must she be thinking now that you're at home all this time? She has you to herself.
Well, I will say I have not had her. I've had her for maybe just over a month now, or going on 2 months. Okay, chill.
Okay.
And she's small enough that I obviously can just put her in her tiny little bag and take her absolutely everywhere with me. And that was what I was looking for originally. I wanted a little baby that I could have with me at all times. So I think she must hopefully think and feel like she's living her best life because she rules the house and everybody loves her.
Oh, definitely. Look at her.
She's so adorable.
She's such a sweetheart.
Oh my gosh.
And
No,
you know, like, what are the you know? Can you tell us more about, you know, this thing that will happen in 11 or 12 days? Because I'm sure a lot of your fans are going, what is it? What is
Spill the
happening?
tea.
Yes. The tea. Well, there will be five songs on the project. Two are out. So I Love Yous and Wrong Direction will be on there, as well as 3 new songs that I'm so excited about. It's weird. I feel like I go through stages with this stuff where obviously you write the songs and you feel super pumped about them. You could literally like put them out the next day, and then obviously a lot of time goes by. You end up finishing the record, whatever. And now that it's like finally coming out, I'm just like, I don't even know how to feel about it anymore. I'm excited. I'm also scared, and then terrified is a better word. But just
is there an underlying theme that sort of like ties it all up together? The new material.
I would say, yeah, absolutely. Between I Love Yous and Wrong Direction, these 3 songs basically fall in between. So that's make of that what you will.
Oh my gosh, we're definitely excited, and all of your fans are so excited for this upcoming project and just seeing you here on our live streaming. And I believe you will also have a virtual hangout with all of your fans. So it's coming up. Yes. So for this interview, that's all the time we have. But I know that you will be saying hello to all of your fans throughout this promo tour. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Hailee.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Martini.
Thank you. Thank you, Martini.
If not, we should talk again very soon.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Be
too.
safe.
Be safe.
Stay
You too.
The Morning Rush. The Morning Rush. The landmark morning radio program on Philippine FM Radio. Winner of multiple KBP Golden Dove Awards for Best Radio Comedy Program. Monday to Friday, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Only on Manila's hottest Monster RX 93.1.